Hey everybody, it's Lindy Tate from Tater Buggin', and I get to be in the kitchen this time. That's unusual. It's usually Mr. Tater Buggin' in our kitchen, isn't it? So y'all come on in and I'll fill you in on what we're gonna do today. This one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna see if I can actually pull this off. I gotta get down here where I can see your comments. Hey, Betty's already here. Hey, Betty. And I understand the lighting is weird, but I won't be in here a whole lot, so it ought to be okay. Hopefully the lighting when we... Hey, Vicky, how are you doing? There we go. Like I said, this is going to be interesting because I'm in a whole different place. Hey, Deborah and Kathy and Christine and Angela's here. Hi, Carol. Patty, y'all come on into the kitchen. We're gonna be in here today. Hi, Alice. Thanks for tossing the taters. Hey, Jill. Thank you, Vicky. I've got you a link for it. I always have you a link. This one fits me to a T. It's the truth. Today may prove it. Oh, me. There's Monica and Rita and Nancy. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Debbie. Oh, it's your 60th birthday, Debbie. Happy birthday. Everybody wish Debbie a happy birthday. Alice, I'm glad you asked. Hey, Carmela and Ellen. Today, I'm going to show you, this recipe is so simple. It's been in our family a long time, and it's been my tradition for years to bake it a lot at Christmas and give it as gifts. I've given it out to neighbors and teachers and the post office workers, and they all seem to love it. So I want y'all to try it. Thank you, Emily. Hello, Charlene. Yeah, it's Debbie's birthday. Hey, Lee. There's Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. I am preheating my oven to 250. Y'all get this recipe, but I'm going to talk you through it as you go. You're going to die how easy this is. And it's so good in the morning with coffee or even for a dessert. It's a sweetbread. So I'm just going to use Baker's Joy. And I'm going to spray 2 of my loaf pans. You can do this in a bundt pan, 2 loaf pans, or we got fancy a couple of years ago and got some little buntlet pans. And I think, how many buntlets does it make? I mean, we get the tray of buntlets. I can't remember. But anyway, you can buy the little cute boxes for the mini bundt cakes.
I think it made a dozen.
A dozen. And you can buy the little mini bundt boxes that are so cute on Amazon, and they make the sweetest gift. Wrap it up with a ribbon, put a little evergreen on it with a little tag. It's a sweet little gift. Happy Sunday to you too, Leanne. Okay, let's get going. So we've got a box of butter pecan cake mix. That's the first thing. Butter pecan cake mix. Y'all doing okay today? I'm going to attempt to get this going in the oven, and it has to cook for an hour. So we're gonna go right over there in my kitchen to the table, and we're gonna craft. We're gonna see if I can do both, do double duty today. And I'm gonna show you my dad's macrame animals. Hello, Ellen. Hey, Cheryl and Audrey and Alice. Oh, butter pecan is so good, Rita. Then you need coconut cream instant Jello pudding mix. Easy is my jam, Nancy. But I love to cook when I don't love to cook. I love to bake around Christmas time. Well, it's close enough now, and I thought if I shared this recipe with y'all, that you might want to make it for some gifts. Little happies to have on hand to give out if somebody stops over. You want to give your neighbors a little gift. So that's a butter pecan cake mix. This is my kitchen today. This is my kitchen.
I'm watching you to make sure you do this right.
Y'all, he just can't help himself. All right, let me do the eggs next. So we're going to put 4 eggs in here with it. Ooh, there went a little white. So that's just all we've got. This is the third ingredient. We got butter pecan cake mix. We got coconut cream, instant pudding mix, 4 eggs. We're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. Y'all with me? There we go, teaspoon of vanilla.
Betty said I need my apron.
I know, I need his apron. I thought about getting it out actually. Okay, and then we've got a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil.
Because your cubes off run this true to size.
Size up. Size up 1 size. That's my, anything. I've been wearing these Belle Lily clothes that I absolutely love. And that's my one thing I would say. They have all fit perfectly, but I did size up 1 size. And then I put that in the sink like an idiot. Okay, now you're going to need a cup. Is it a whole cup? Yeah, 1 cup of hot water. I just let the tap, we got some really hot tap water. We'll let it run for a second. And actually it's called butter brickle bread. And y'all may know it already. Hey, Libby. How much can you help? I need to, oh, did you see Carmela's comment? She needs help with her fajita meat. Ooh, yeah, that's hot. Okay, 1 cup of hot water. Y'all, that's it. That is it.
Too salty?
I didn't see the whole
Yeah, she said it was too salty.
Now let's mix this up good. Don't overbeat it. You can do, grease and flour your pans, but I just always use Baker's Joy Easy. Glenda, they will. Let me, will you private message me? I've got a rep there who helps me with everything, and she will be glad to help you. I'll give her your name if you'll just message me, because my brain, I'll forget. But please do, because they will correct that. All right, let me just scrape off the sides 1 time. And give it 1 more little mix.
Melanie, that's... ladder tray together.
What now?
The Melanie S. Petita.
Uh-huh.
Said she just put her 3-tier ladder tray together and...
Oh, I see that. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. That's good enough, y'all. That's it. That's it. This is why it's so easy to make a bunch of these at Christmas time, because, gosh, it's easy. I mean, it's fast. Not a whole lot of ingredients. And I just keep that butter pecan cake mix and the coconut cream pudding mix on hand all the time, just so I have it ready. Now I'm just gonna pour this in.
Already in there.
What? Yeah, the eggs are already in there. We got everything in there. One more stir. And it's gonna be lumpy, y'all, because of that coconut cream. It looks like lumps in there. And y'all know, we'll keep one. We'll have.
You can't see your first pan, but there you go.
I'm gonna show you. We'll keep one of these to have with our coffee, and send one to my folks next door. At Christmas time, my sweet second mama, Trisha's mama, she always looked forward to me bringing over a loaf of this for her. She loved to have it with her. She still loves to have it with her.
Probably the recipe will be available.
Yes, I've got the recipe. I'll post it after the live today. I sure will. And I still owe y'all the deer steak stroganoff recipe.
See, Wendy said, oh no, Mr. Taterbug can let you in the kitchen.
I know, he let me have the kitchen today. I snuck in here while he was out of town and set everything up so he wouldn't get so he had to let me do it. And here's what we have. These two are gonna go in the oven right now. Look out, Petey. So what you're gonna do is put these in the oven at 250 for 15 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to be sure. It's been probably about a year since I made this. Okay, and in 15 minutes, I'm gonna run back over here and bump it up to 300 degrees, and it'll go another 30 to 40 minutes. So now, y'all, I'm moving y'all over here. This is where things could go south. Here we go. Let's move. Come with me over to the kitchen where there's a cat waiting to craft with me. Oh, Lordy. Y'all don't ever see my cat in my lives, do you? And there he is. Wait a minute. Rudy, get out of the way. Okay.
Tell Audrey, yes, you do spray the pans with pans.
Yeah, I sprayed the pans with, there's a cat tail. Hey, y'all. Hey, there's Rudy. Rudy.
Okay, Rudy, you're gonna have to go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, I want to be up here with Mom. Listen. He is in the mood. I see all the laughing faces going up. Okay, y'all, I have never crafted in here, so I had to try to bring everything in here. And I'm going to ask you if you would just pull my laptop right over here. And if it'll just sit right there. And I might need my coffee too. Whoa! There. Can I do it, y'all? Am I going to be able to pull this off? There we go. I've got y'all over here. He is a beautiful kitty. And he knows it. And he he wants to show everybody what a beautiful kitty he is. Y'all, is that angle all right? I don't know. Are the lights okay? I've never done it. Here we go. He's determined. I know. Oh, Diana, thank you for those stars. Y'all are so sweet. Can I do it? Can I do it? First of all, before I start this craft, I promised y'all I wanted to show you my macrame animals that my dad made for me when I was 12 to 14 years old. They hung in my bedroom. And they've been in the attic. Think about how long ago that was. We're talking over 40 years. So long time ago. They look a little sadder now, but I just love them so much. And macrame has come back. Now this one, he used to have the biggest mane. Dad combed out this mane real big, but this was my lion. His mane looks sad now, but it used to puff all out. He made these huge animals for me that hung in my bedroom. Wait till you see this next one. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. This is my giraffe. Look at this. Can y'all believe it? All the way down to the tail and everything. Is that not so cool? Yeah. So he started out making like the plant hangers, and first of all, my dad was disabled from the time he was in his late 30s. So he couldn't work. And so he was very artistic. He painted a lot, but he took up macrame for a while, and he started out with the plant hangers and then did the owls that everybody loved. And so he got this book of patterns for animals for me, because y'all know me and animals. And he just started making them. He would let me pick out which one I wanted him to do next.
Gail Chandler's here.
Hey, Gail. We have my frog. Isn't he cute? And they were, of course, they were very bright colored. And when I had Josh, way back in 1989, these hung in their nursery because I just wanted him close to them. This is another little sad one, but this was a poodle. Look at the poodle. And oh my goodness, if Lee was here, she would be sneezing for sure at all this jute. Look at it, it's crumbling. But these are treasures. They're just treasures. Yeah, I'm so glad I found it. Now, y'all, look at this. Pink elephant. And he's actually, his eyebrows look like they've gone gray. His eyelashes. Because he's so old. But look at this trunk. How about that? Isn't that sweet? But these are just, I know, Judy. Oh my goodness, I treasure these. I lost my dad when I was 20. Right after, I mean like 2 weeks after I met Gerald. So he didn't get to know Gerald or my boys. But I know he does now anyway. So, aren't they great? So I've been dying to share those with y'all. So thank you for letting me do that. Oh, I know that elephant, and it was a bright pink, and my bedroom was, it was the 70s. It was like 1977, 76. So it was all bright colors, and I just loved it. That's the wrong side. So are y'all ready to craft? I'm glad y'all liked them. And I tried to prep just a little bit because I didn't know how much time this would take. Get the jute off of me. I started just looking around. This is one of those that I pulled together from some stuff I had in my stash. And I don't even know, somebody probably gave me this little plaque, but I'm gonna use this as the base right here. Ready to craft, Jody. Okay. Oh, I know, Cindy, lilac. That's so pretty.
Somebody asked about the owl.
I've got to find the owl. The owl wasn't with the rest of the big ones because they're little, but he used to make a whole bunch of them, and he would make them as graduation gifts. He sold them in some of the local stores. In fact, funny story, Tammy Wynette bought one of my dad's owls one time. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, he would make a little graduation cap with a tassel on it and class of whatever, and people loved those. And so I have mine up there somewhere, and we're about to clean out the attic now that it's cooled down, and I'm gonna find that owl and show y'all because he made a ton of owls.
Cindy Kane says she got that shirt too.
Did you, Cindy? Okay, this is just a pretty piece of scrapbook paper I picked, and you'll see why I chose this design. I just wanted something simple and light colored. And I don't, ow, ooh, I sure touched that hot glue gun. All right, now I'm just gonna do some, hello Betty from Oklahoma. It was, Audrey, it was the thing. Yes, you need this shirt in your life, Samantha. I've got you a link with a discount code in the description and pinned in the comments. Okay, let's see here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my Waverly Antique Wax and just go around the edges. Look at that pretty scrapbook paper. I hope this is gonna make a really pretty base for what we're gonna do. It's so strange crafting outside of my studio. Hey, Grace and Doreen. Oh my goodness, we almost have 250 people in here.
245.
There's my friend Angela from Word and Home. Thank you. This is my kitchen barnwood shelf wall. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and Gerald put up shiplap on this whole wall and all the way around. It's been several years ago when we redid the kitchen, and that's real barnwood that we harvested ourselves. And I changed well, you can't see it, but I changed my little front porch door, my little screen door to fall, so it's all fixed up back there. Hello, Ann from Winnie, Texas. Beautiful weather. Yes, we are having some beautiful weather here too. It was chilly this morning. You don't see the link, Betty? You don't see it in the description of this?
It's right at the bottom.
Yeah, and the comment should be pinned right at the bottom too, where everybody can see it. Yeah, Michelle, it is beautiful here today. I think it's like in the 60s right now, but it was in the 40s when I got up this morning. Is it supposed to warm back up this week, babe? I hadn't looked at the forecast. I think he's listening to y'all listening to me through the earbuds, so it's on a delay. Hey, Vicky. It's chilly in Pennsylvania, too, and Monica's here from Wichita Falls. Thank you, Cindy, for doing that. It's beautiful in Mississippi, too. Fall has finally fallen, hadn't it? It fell fast overnight. Friday night. Sarge is hecking him up right now. It is, and their prices are amazing. Amazing, Mary. Hey, Kathy. Good afternoon. Hi, Diane. Now, listen, if y'all are just getting here, you're going to have to watch the replay because I've got bread in the oven, and it's a sweet bread. It's a dessert or a breakfast bread. And we're just crafting while we wait for it to cook. So I hope I brought everything in here that I needed. I've never tried crafting in here. Had to bring my turtles in last night. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's rainy and cold in Maine, huh? Beautiful in Indiana. Y'all, you've heard me talk about my first business, Ugly Dolls.
It's 70 degrees here.
Oh, it's 70? Is it going to get warm again this week, or are we staying in this nice
Let's see.
weather pattern? But back then,
Supposed to be up to 79 Wednesday, but around 70.
this is where I ran my business. I sewed right here. This table was always a mess. I was so happy when I got to move it out into the other room. And now the studio is out in the screen porch. Y'all know that story. Okay, so we have our base. Just a pretty base. Let's let that dry a little bit. Now, I had another one of these little cathedral windows from Dollar Tree. So we're going to use that. I'm hoping to have some days this week where I can open all the windows in the studio.
What store for the shirt?
Bell Lily. It's called Bell Lily. You're supposed to cut out sugar. Oh. Made the bread with squash. Hey, Laurie. I don't have a garbage can close by, so I'm just going to pull that off. Let's see if I can... What am I going to do with that? I didn't think about that part. Hopefully that's going to come off.
Yes, we'll post the recipe for the bread.
Yes, definitely. We will post the recipe. Hey, Brianna. Order some of those shirts. Yeah, you need to go up a size from what you usually wear. Can you get that little dot of glue off of there by any chance, babe? The man with the pocket knife. I got jute all over me. Yeah, the heat gun. Glenda, guess where it is? It's out there. Do you have the window? I was so hoping some of you would still have the window arches. He's getting it for us. And I cut out some sheet music. I've got it ready to go on the back.
How's that?
That'll be just fine. That'll be just fine. Okay.
Show him your door.
Oh, he wants you to see. I've changed my door over to fall. Oh God, I changed my little wreath. Finally. And pretty soon, I guess I'm gonna have to change it over to Christmas.
And those screen doors are still there.
Yeah, we always have those screen doors. Oh, you got 5 of them. Betty, I used to just collect them. I collected old, I think I got some of these bigger books. I think we stopped in Tupelo, Mississippi at a thrift store and got them for next to nothing. Oh, I do need a paper towel, baby. I forgot something I did forget. So I've just collected sheet music because I love to paint on it, and I do a lot with sheet music. Thank you. Can I bother you for my cup of coffee too?
Is there anything else, my princess?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Regina, they're so much fun. You know, we've got this size, and then we've got the little, my mini one is already, thank you, fall. Okay, now that's 15 minutes. We got to turn it up to 300 degrees for another, let's go 45 minutes. Put that right there. All right. I just want to paint this white because, you know, the cream wasn't doing it for me for what I want to do here. But I'm not going to be real careful about it because I want it to look old.
45 minutes.
Yeah, that'll be good. We'll test it then. Diane. Isn't that funny? Daughter has an old vintage picture oval hanging in her bathroom like you repainted. Oh, really? I bet that's so pretty. Always something happening in the Tate house, right? I'm telling you. When I moved over here, there was a fancy cat trying to run the show, so I'm surprised he isn't back already. Silly thing. Yes, you did, Betty, but it was fast. That's how fast that recipe was. You can watch that on replay, what I used to mix it up. I'm going to share the recipe with y'all. And I knew it would have to cook for an hour. So I thought, why can't I do a craft while it's cooking?
Who won the wedding picture?
Want a wedding picture?
Somebody wanted a wedding picture?
I missed
you had
that.
a wedding picture?
I missed that. I missed that.
I don't know what that was about.
He's over there in the den watching from the den and reading y'all's comments. I know, those cats. Just place the order for a shirt. Oh, okay, Samantha. Wonderful. I hope you like it. Okay. I like to read your comments, but I know I should be painting.
Of the two of us?
He's trying to figure out a comment in there.
Betty says they want to see one of our wedding pictures.
Oh, okay. We can do that. Do you even know where the wedding album is, babe? Let's see. A trick question.
In that cabinet under the TV?
No, in that closet, hall closet. I forgot y'all wanted to see a wedding picture. Oh boy, we got wedding pictures. You know, back in 1989, we did it up. Well, y'all still do it up big, but I mean, all the big dresses and oh my goodness, blue and mauve were my colors, y'all. It was 1986. All the big hair. Okay, again, I'm not worried about this being perfect because I want it to kind of look old. He may have to entertain y'all in a minute while I go find that album. You got married in 78? We've been married 36 years, Betty. Jennifer, I really don't have a favorite brand. I use it all. I've got everything from Anita's to Americana to Ceramcoat, Folk Art. I just use them all. If I want a thicker bodied paint, Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby is good. Oh, thank you, Diane, for the stars. May 25th of 85, Rhonda, we got married May 17th of 86. And I bet you, I counted, I was in 7 weddings between 85 and 86. There was a lot of us getting married at the same time. Did I skip a spot? Let me go look. 1967, congratulations, wow. Where did I miss this? Yeah, inside. I'm not gonna worry about that part. I'm gonna show you why. Okay, do I wanna? I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now, y'all, I've got, one of these little puppy pads down. You graduated in 86. I graduated in 83, Jody. I missed a few spots. Are these inside? I know. It's going to stand up, so I think I'm going to just let it be. He's having trouble finding it. Glitter snow. Do I really want to do this? It begins. I don't want to do a whole lot of this. And, okay, let me see. You know what? First of all, I want to put the music on the back. I'm just going to put a few dots along the edges. You found it! You're wonderful.
That took a bit.
I imagine it took some digging.
Does it need to come out? Yes, it does.
Probably so. So we've got our music in the background. Our music sheet, I should say. I'm probably gonna have to trim that down a little bit. I like how that looks. Okay, now take a little bit of my hot glue. Not hot glue, Mod Podge. Is it being difficult? Very pretty. Thank you, Angela. Let's see. All right, y'all. There's one of our wedding pictures. Can you see it? Look at our young selves. Oh my goodness, we were babies. Now, I just want to, I'm going to put a little Mod Podge like in the crevices. Which one is that? Oh, that's me in my big old wedding dress. Penny, you made it here. You missed the whole bread, but that's okay. You can go back and watch it on replay. It's in the oven.
Told her we had to set it aside.
I might have set it aside a few times. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now let me sprinkle in some of this snow. Y'all are very sweet. Was it huge? I love big, pretty wedding dresses. Nancy, thank you so much for the stars.
All right, you can tell them the story about this.
Oh, this is one of my absolute favorites. I think you're going to have to get it up closer so they can see. This is when we were walking back down the aisle just after we got married.
Can they see that?
You might have to lift it up just a little bit and a little bit closer to the camera. And my feet aren't even touching the floor in this. He scooped me up and lifted me off the floor to give me a kiss and a hug walking down the aisle, and the photographer caught it. Yeah, Patty, I am. I have bread that I was baking for y'all in the oven, so I'm just in my kitchen at the kitchen table. So So that's where I am today, trying to make it work. I have never crafted with y'all in here before. Have y'all even seen my kitchen area? So we're making this look like, you know, the snow fell, and it's just kind of in there. Okay, now what is in my mind? Here's what's in my crazy mind. This is what I dreamed up. Now this is gonna sit on my base just like this. I want to trim off. Whoop! There's the excess. That's what I need to do that over this little puppy pad so I catch it all. But we're gonna put some on this base too. I want it about right there. Okay, should I go on and, yeah, I'm gonna go on and put this on here. All I've got is my glue gun in here right now, but you know, you might want to add something, E6000 or something, if you're gonna do this permanently. Let's see if I can just hold it in place and it'll be okay. Oh, somebody's first time watching. Patricia, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you'll be back again. Hey, Sarah. Was making a Walmart haul. Okay, well, you missed the bread, but you can always catch it on replay. Ta-da. All right. So here's what we have so far. And what I'm thinking, I've got my little Hobby Lobby lights, and you probably can't see it in this light, but it's gonna glow through the windows of the church. You can't see it in this light. We might have to turn off some lights at the end and show you. But what I want to do next.
Julie is in Atlanta?
Yes, she sure
She
is.
just said hello to you.
Is Moidle here? Moidle and I are already brainstorming Christmas. If y'all don't know, she comes over, and it's part of our tradition now. The weekend after Thanksgiving, she comes over to my house and makes Christmas happen. We have the tree up and ready for her. She does all the decorating. And so this year, we'll probably
watch something about Mary.
No, we do not. And so we're gonna do a live where we're gonna show you, we're gonna invite y'all, and it's gonna be so fun, and I can't wait. I found this pretty little Christmas ornament at Dollar Tree the other day. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. Oh, is Trish here too? Everybody's here. Y'all, oh my goodness, it's almost up to 300. How did we do that? Y'all, tell your friends. We need to hit 300. Where am I? Are you talking about me, Sarah? I am in my kitchen. Since I had trying to decide, do I cut off that cute little curly Q at the top?
You're at 301.
301? Get out of here. Y'all are the best. So we're going to put our little church. And what if we put a little tree? I just thought we would have a little scene right in front of the church. Oh, listen, wait till you see what she does. Oh my goodness, Cindy, have I really? Oh, I'm so glad y'all are all here. 300 of my dearest friends. Okay, so we've got that tree, or these, I had to get some of these from Dollar Tree too, because I thought they were just so fun. I thought those were cute too. It's hard to do this one where it's facing you, but I can. Or something like this. Let me take this off of here. Hello, Trina from Michigan. Y'all have been tossing those taters apparently because, oh my goodness.
That's where the cathedral window came from.
It's a Dollar Tree piece. So which one? Y'all tell me. The creamy tree? I think so too. It's just fun. Thank you, Michelle. I was hoping that y'all would because seriously, the other day when I asked you, do you want to do whimsical or do you want to do Christmas? And then y'all surprised me and said whimsical Christmas. So I had to come up with, what did I do? I did the little Rudolph. Oh yeah. And since Mr. Taterbuggin is back, I'm going to get these in the shop. Just these little bitty kits. But he's got something else coming for y'all this week too. Okay, and also, now, I'm just going to see, let me just see what I can do to tack this down. I think it's going to need hot glue at the bottom and a little bit at the top. And see, at night, when you light up the little candles in the back, it'll glow like, you know, behind the window. That's my plan. I need another glue stick. I know this is about to run out on me. There goes my son. He's off on Sundays. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all like the Rudolph. He was fun to do. And I did the little cardinal out of a light bulb. My son, y'all, he crazy. But this was the Christmas craft. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Betty. That's what I'm gonna do. And Brianna, it will just depend. We like to calculate the shipping, but this one, the little Rudolph, will probably be right around that. That's my guess, because it's just a little Happy Christmas fun one. Is that gonna... Let me just hold it for a minute. Oh, you didn't see Rudolph? This is what we did Thursday. We did Rudolph and we did the little cardinal out of a light bulb. Go back and look. I posted pictures. And the cardinal isn't in here. He's in my studio now. All right, so now I'm going to add... The bread is butter brickle bread. It is? Leanne, I wonder what's wrong. Now I'm just going to put a bunch of hot glue right here at the base of this tree to kind of reinforce it and put the snow on like Betty was talking about.
Somebody said something about you putting a little dab of glue on the stick. That's the key to gluing.
Oh yes, I did. It's so it'll kind of... I'd put a little dot of glue on the next stick that I put in there, so it'll keep it flowing. And I know y'all are... You want to see Rudolph again? And his antlers, y'all are going to have to provide the antlers. They're just little sticks. So it'll be the 2 blocks of wood, the little pieces of leather for the ears, and... that's pretty much it. And then you get to finish it out. Look how pretty. I've got one more piece I want to add though. I do like that. I do like this white tree with that church though. It looks pretty. And you know, just like I said, I just started looking in my cabinet to see what I had. I did just buy this church just the other day at Dollar Tree. They had just put them out. And these trees are brand new at Dollar Tree this year. So be looking for those. I've seen them at several of my Dollar Trees.
Somebody wanted to know if there was a substitute you could use for the coconuts.
Huh, that's a good question. Mr. Cooking Man, what would you say?
Just maybe some vanilla.
I would try it with vanilla, yeah. Just try it with vanilla if you're not a fan of coconut or you're allergic or something. Yeah, I wouldn't, you know, it's the butter pecan cake mix. It won't be bad, I'll tell you that.
Vanilla pudding.
Vanilla pudding would probably work instead of the coconut cream.
Where's the window from?
The window's from Dollar Tree. Everything except the base is from Dollar Tree. And I've collected it all. The Christmas, well, now my little deer was in a package from Hobby Lobby last year. It had, do you know in the little, what are they called? My Little Christmas section. There's that one section of teeny tiny things. And I think the little deer came from that section.
Deer down.
Deer down. Oh no, Mr. Taterbuggin's been around. Do me a favor and flip that light off and let's see if they can see the lights through it now.
No, you can't really see it.
I might have to put a bigger light.
Let's see.
Yeah, I might have to put a bigger light.
I can see it barely flickering.
Barely flickering. So I might have to put my bigger, these are just the two little, you can turn back on now. The two little Hobby Lobby tea lights. They have these at Dollar Tree as well. But I found a battery pillar candle that might be better because it might show up over the, you know, up here, up at the top.
Is the church glued down? It's wobbly.
It's not glued down. I might as well go on and glue them so they'll, you can see them, but it's faint. Brianna said you shot it. You shot the deer. Wait just a minute. Let me glue these down. What you going? Oh, that's cheating. Put a flashlight behind it. All right, now wait a minute. Come on out of there. What's happening? How am I doing on time on the bread? Why is it not?
Oh, you got 25 minutes.
Oh no.
Did it not pick it up?
We got a malfunction. I don't have enough hands.
All right, squeeze.
Oh.
There you go. No?
No? That'll be enough for that, but. Gun down. Deer down, gun down.
Oh, this new stick didn't go in there right.
Oh, it didn't? Mini mag flashlight. It takes two of us to do this one today, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, it didn't go in there straight.
Oh. Mr. T to the rescue. Julie said, did it come unplugged? No, it's still plugged in. Oh, there it goes. Woo, there it goes. He gas it. But it's not wanting to feed, is it? It means I need a coffee break.
That stick didn't go together right. There you go.
Okay. Okay, we got it. It's all good. Thank you, thank you. Let me put a little bit of glue on the bottom of his little puts. And put him down right here.
320.
And then we have this. Look how pretty. I kind of love it, y'all. What else does it need? Does it need, what if I put, ooh, I've got an idea. A little string of the little battery powered lights around the back of that. Do we have any batteries? Because I have some of those in the top shelf of my cabinet in the studio, but they don't have batteries in them yet. Have y'all seen those at Dollar Tree? A little bell at the top of the church would be cute. I can, you know, you can embellish this with some garland. Ouch. Oh, I forgot he put that puddle of hot glue right there. Let's cover that up. Ouch. I'm so glad you like it. I think fairy lights are going to be pretty. He's gone to get me string of lights, and we'll see how that looks since the bread is still baking. Regina, I found the little deer in a pack in the My Little Christmas section at Hobby Lobby last year. So I'm sure they'll still have those this year. They had already started putting that stuff out. Mini green trees. And this one, look, we could do this. I have this little mini green tree. Some garland on the top. Yes, I think that would be really cute, Laura. I might have to add that. We could put that little tree over on that side. Snow on the ground in front of the church. I've got a little sprinkling of it, but it's hard to see. Yeah, the church has snow on it, and oh, a mini wreath would be so cute. Just leave it white. No green tree, okay. I kind of like it all white myself, too. I suppose if you wanted to, these come two to a pack. We could add another, no, I really just like the one. A red ball on top of the tree. I think so too, Mary. You know, it doesn't necessarily look like a Dollar Tree piece. I thought this, the little church that they have this year is really pretty. And I loved the ornaments. Those tree ornaments are $2 for $1. So all in all, I mean, a really inexpensive, pretty little Christmas decor piece. And then I don't know if y'all can see I don't want to dump it too much, but the scrapbook paper that I used, I cut it off of this sheet that I had. It's out of a book from Walmart, but it's just kind of vintage lace looking. Oh, they almost look blue, don't they?
Those are LED.
Oh, they're LED lights. So let's see, y'all. If I just strung these along the back,
They look like stars in there.
they'll look like stars. Oh, look. Okay, I gotta do it. I think, I took my tape. I took my tape back to the studio.
Oh, geez, cool.
I guess I am just gonna have to tack it with a little bit of hot glue.
Yeah, but you need to move it around where we see the light. Move. There.
Well, I just have my finger on it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just put these randomly, but where you can't, over this way.
Oh. Right there.
Okay. Y'all still with me?
Right there.
Oops. Can y'all see these? I put the tape in the other room, Jenny. I took the tape back to the studio, so I'm just putting a little dot of hot glue, and I'm putting one of these in each window. Right there. And I'm using a hot glue gun left-handed, so can y'all see it? Can?
Leave one down.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh, I'm so glad y'all like it. I think I like this a lot.
I need one way over here.
All right.
Put them down this there.
Okay. Okay. All right. And one this window?
Right there.
Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Here?
Okay, good.
All right.
Can you see that?
Where did you get the little reindeer? In the little mini ornament section at, is there one up there?
Mm-hmm.
At Hobby Lobby. My Little Christmas, or what is it? Ow. Had to do it once. All right. And I have one more, but
Ooh, not that far, right there.
right there. Somebody wants his dad's attention. And that's all. Oops.
Yeah.
Tea light inside of church. I don't think I can fit a tea light in there. You know, that would be a great idea. Let me see.
Can't get it to turn it on. Can't get to it to turn it on.
Well, you couldn't. No, and you can't. There's no way inside the church. It's just empty. That one came off. Glue that one back down.
Knock your church loose.
Did I?
15 minutes.
Oh, y'all should smell it in here. Oh, it smells so good. Patricia, I just collect old song music, old sheet music. It's an old book. I just took a page out of it. I get them at thrift stores, and I've been collecting them for years. Old hymnals, but this is actual, a big book of sheet music, and that's all it needed. So see, now you've got enough room. Let me show you how the back looks. Not pretty, but leave enough room on your ledge right here for your little battery pack, and you can just turn it off during the day and on at night. How pretty. What's this funny video? Oh, never mind. The white trees are from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2 ornaments. They're from Dollar Tree. And I just thought they were so pretty. I got some in case they would fit into whatever theme we're gonna do for our tree this year. But then I thought it looked really good with the little church that Dollar Tree put out. Yeah, so the butter brickle bread that's in the oven right now, it's butter pecan cake mix. It's coconut cream. You gonna turn off the lights? Oh, look how pretty. Coconut cream, instant pudding mix, 4 eggs, some oil, water, and vanilla. That's all. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I had gotten out my little battery powered tea lights. Thank you, Lee. Battery powered tea lights. Great idea, Charlene. Oh yeah. Good, Candy. Now you know what you can do with it. All you need is a little piece of wood. This is just one of those little wood square plaques, and I had it, no telling where I got it or how long I've had it, in my stash. So I kind of just shopped my stash along with these couple of Dollar Tree pieces that I just bought. My deer is left over from last year from Hobby Lobby, and he came in a little pack. And then the lights, these string lights, are Dollar Tree. So, inexpensive. Thank you, Melanie, for the stars. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yes, our YouTube channel. We would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I upload all of our videos, although now that I think about it, I have not gotten Thursdays. I took a weekend off, y'all. I really did. It's a small box, Patricia, of the coconut cream pudding. And so YouTube, they're all of Mr. Tater Buggin's cooking recipes are on a playlist. My DIY videos are on a playlist, and I have my pre-recorded videos. It's very easy to find them over there. But we would love for you to subscribe over there. We're looking for, like when we get to 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of minutes watched, I can go live over there too. So that'd be fun too. I know some of y'all like to do YouTube. The arch window candy is from Dollar Tree. Is this a Dollar Tree piece? It was actually this year, Betty. I got it this year. And I did another craft with them. Oh, it was in the spring. It just so happened the little crate from the Dollar Tree fits right in front of this perfectly. And so I made it like, there was a little scrapbook paper that had a bird, and it was a spring thing. And then it was a window box. But this made the perfect cathedral window behind this little church. So I had it in my stash because, you know, sometimes when they come out with things like that, you buy more than one because you don't know what else you might want to do with it. And it was just sitting in my stash. But they still have them, you know, every now and then I'll see them there. It does, Mary. And I'm trying to, I do that, always do that on YouTube, especially, and I've been doing that here too. But some people have told me it's a lot easier for them to find our videos on YouTube. So you can always go there if you can't find them here. Yeah, we've got paint classes. What we're doing right now is we're waiting for our bread to finish cooking. So if y'all have any questions for me, we're going to just wait till that. It would be Marcia. I think that would be so pretty to have a manger scene right in front of this window. But anyway, we've got monthly paint classes. This month we did a little gnome. He's kind of a Halloween gnome, but doesn't have to be. And okay, yeah. I will deal with that. Thank y'all for letting me know.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. We got 9 minutes. Ask me questions. What do we need to talk about for 9 minutes? Art classes. Mary, I'm going to post the recipe for y'all as soon as we get off here. Oh, Vicki, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the classes. We've got a shop, an online shop. We've got our group, Tater Bug and Sweet Tater Bugs. I would love for y'all to join. All you got to do is be a follower of the Tater Buggin' page and agree to the rules of just being kind. That's all. He didn't go hunting this weekend, Betty. He went trail riding with the Jeep Club. He was a trail guide this weekend at Craft, at a place where people are different. Oh, we are doing a... Oh, Diane, that would be perfect. I want you to, Tanya. Y'all, please, if you do make this, post a picture of it in our group, Tater Bug and Sweet Tater Bugs. That's for y'all. Oh, is he, Betty? Has he got anything yet?
Me?
No. Betty's husband went this weekend. Oh, Kathy, that's his brother calling. It actually was on my part. Love at first sight. A lot of y'all have probably heard this story. But his mom and my dad were in ICU at the same time in the same hospital. And so back then, you know, you had to wait in the waiting room of ICU for certain hours, visiting times, 4 times a day. And so there was a bunch of us, you know, anybody that had family in ICU were waiting. And his family would take turns. His daddy would usually be there, but one of the sons would come. Anne-Marie lived out of town at the time, the one sister. And so turned out, I didn't realize it till after I had seen Gerald, but my mother, who worked at the bank, was his father's banker for years. She had known Mr. Tate. And so anyway, back then they had payphones. So if people wanted to call and find out about how somebody was doing, you had to call on the payphone. And I had seen this extremely handsome man across the room. And I just thought, oh, he is just the dreamiest. And somebody answered one of the payphones and said, we've got a call for the Tate family. He stood up and he walked over there, and I just kind of eavesdropped on him talking on the phone, on the payphone, and he was the kindest, sweetest person. And in that minute, as God is my witness, I had this thought, I'm going to marry that man. And then I immediately thought, well, that's presumptuous of you, Lindy, you know. Well, who do you think you are? And lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, he asked me if I'd go have a Coke with him after we visited with our parents. And luckily, that very night, I told my friends, it must have been a Monday, because every Monday night, me and my work friends would go out to dinner together. And while we were sitting there that night, I said, well, I've met the man I'm going to marry. And they were all shocked. Well, we didn't know. What's his name? Who is it? I said, I don't know his name yet, but I'm going to marry him. Of course, they all said, oh, yeah, right, whatever. And I told them the story. So they could vouch for me years later, well, months later, when I was ready to tell him. I told him I loved him first. I waited for him. He had to say I love you first. I didn't tell him that, but then I got to tell him I fell in love with you first. I knew I was going to marry you. And he doesn't think it's true, but I had friends that told him, yeah, she did tell us. So I win that one. What is a turquoise door looking item behind you? Isn't that a cool piece?
It's a piece of cabinet.
It's just a piece of an old cabinet door. I think, where did we find that, or did Julie find that? It was just chippy wood, and I love it. And so I hung that wreath on it. And these old keys from jail keys, I call them my Andy Griffith jail keys, hang from the little knob on the top. I just love that piece. And you'll see a lot of my pictures of finished crafts. I take in front of that because it makes a really cool backdrop. And then this, my sister-in-law Moidle found this picture for me that has all these beautiful, it's a print, all of these beautiful fall colors. And yes, it does, Brenda. It comes just like that. Hey, Pat from Unique. I'm so happy you're here. We're just chatting while my bread's baking in the oven, so y'all can see it when it comes out of the oven. But anyway, she wanted me to hand letter on it, so I did. We hung this. This is hung in her booth, my booth, everybody's booth, and nobody ever bought it. And I love it now. I have fallen in love with it, so I hang this here this time of year, every year. We got 3 minutes till the bread comes out of the oven, y'all. So, yeah, that's what we have there. I didn't paint it, but I did letter on it. We've been married 36 years, Candy. And we have 2 grown sons. One lives in Colorado and one lives here with us. You like this cup? I love this cup. When is the next paint class? I'm going to do our bonus class for this month very soon. I like to do it before the end of that month. We've already done our painting part of it. We've painted our gnome, but I like to offer a little bonus. It's either going to be a craft or another paint, a little bonus painting. Neither one of them are married. No. They're 30 and 32, but neither one of them have married yet.
Want one?
Anybody want one? You want a tape boy? Oh, the VW cup. Yes. Gerald got this for me. And look, the license plate even says Lindy. I think I got this last Christmas. And I love it. But every single thing, Barbara, I swear. No, go size up. One size. Size up one size from Belle Lily. So, but I have loved, there hasn't been one yet that I don't love. And y'all see me wearing them. But I've got to decide. I think what I'm going to do for November might be a nativity scene. Yeah, for our monthly class. I think that's what I had decided. So I need to design that. That's what I need to do. And that'll be coming up soon. Oh, did you, Candy? We haven't been out there, but the pictures he sends are beautiful. Mary, how about that? 33 and 31. Oh, you're sweet, Tracy. Mine will be 33 and 31 just after first of the year. Josh is January and Chris is February. A gnome nativity. I don't think I'm going to do that. Turn off the glue gun. Yes, ma'am. Done.
It's ready to come out.
Are you sure? All right. Y'all ready to move back into the kitchen? Let's see if we can do this.
Do it for you.
Well, I'm going to need you to do the laptop, I think.
Move, bro.
Okay, let's go back into the kitchen and get the bread. Oh, it smells so good. Let's see if I can do this without calling 911. Y'all know we did that.
Making them sick.
And without making y'all too sick, yeah. All right. There we go. We're back in the kitchen.
Tilt it down a little bit so they can see it.
Yeah, let me tilt this down.
Not where you're cutting your head off.
No, I'm so short, it's not cut my head. My 31-year-old daughter has been married for 9. Oh, me. Well, I got married at 21. So I had,
How's that for?
oh, perfection. Oh, y'all. Would you look at this? Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Your piece in front of you looks beautiful. Oh, Pat, that's what the little church, that's what we made today while my bread was baking. Now, this is a sweet bread. If you're just getting on or you missed this, butter brickle bread. This is so good with coffee, and it's not real sweet. Well, I mean, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, cakey sweet. I don't like, that sweet.
Is it too hot to cut?
Yeah, I don't. It needs to sit before you cut. Let me get out a cooling rack. And now the cool thing is, y'all, if you decide to do them in loaves like this, which is what I usually do, well, and I got my little mini bundt pans. And so I do love to do them in mini bundt pans now. They're perfect little portion size. But you can take these out, cover them in saran wrap, wrap them with a pretty tissue paper or a white tissue paper, put a pretty Christmas ribbon right around the middle with a bow, a cute little tag, some evergreen sprigs or whatever, bells. I know y'all can decorate them up, but they make a beautiful little gift. Oh no, did it upset your stomach? I have to have coffee every morning. Y'all, it smells so good. Thank you so much. We did it. We actually did it. We cooked and crafted today. It might not have been pretty all the way through. I don't ice it, Mary. I just like it just like this. It's just the perfect amount of sweet to go with coffee. So I don't put anything on them. I'm sure you could, if you wanted to. But I would taste it first and decide if if you need them to be. Could I use a spice cake mix? Try it. I love spice cake. Yeah. No butter. No butter. I think it's called that because it's a butter pecan recipe, a butter pecan cake mix. Oh, I definitely am going to take a picture of it and get that posted. And I will definitely post this recipe for y'all. Oh, Carmela, you're sweet. Pat, it smells so good. It smells delicious.
It smells delicious.
There's my Chris. Oh, Brenda Pierce says, wait, no. Who said that? Ashley said, tell baby Tater, stage 64 would love these.
Ah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Y'all are getting some butter brickle bread this year then, Ashley.
Yeah, this stuff is good.
It is delicious. Yeah. We've, my sweet, back when, before we did our own postage here, our own shipping, I would take stuff at Christmas, my orders at Christmas, up to my two sweet men. One has since passed on, bless him, and the other one went to another location. But I adored those two sweet men, and they were so good to me, and they took such good care of me. And I took them each a loaf of butter brickle bread every Christmas. They looked forward to it every year.
Got a new shirt?
No, I've had this shirt. I just,
240 pieces, yeah. I'd have to do some more baking, wouldn't I? Y'all are just so, he sounds just like his dad, Sonia. If they're in the other room, or if, you know, if I didn't have caller ID, I swear they sound just alike. And they both look like their daddy. Yeah, that one. This one looks a lot like my daddy too. He's my daddy made over, as far as how his sense of humor and everything. And he's very artistic. He is a tattoo artist here locally. He is tall, yeah. They're all talking about you. Your ears burning?
yeah. My ears are burning. They're warm.
They're talking about how pretty you are too.
Oh, my word.
Oh dear. Thanks for hanging out with us in our kitchen today, y'all. This was so much fun. I may have to do this again, a little baking and a little crafting all at the same time. All right, I'll post pictures. I'll post the recipe, everything. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I cannot believe how many of you showed up to do this, and I'm so excited. I will see y'all Tuesday at 4 o'clock for another craft. Bye, y'all. Have a great evening.